picking up flowers or some shit, right?
I'm picking up shit.
You're picking up shit? Actual dookie attached to the ball? Like the prince is getting over and he's like, oh god, this is fucking gross. Have you ever gotten a girl a flower before?
Yes, but not because I really wanted to.
No man really wants to do anything, Mitchell.
Yeah,
we're just kind of told we're supposed to.
I felt obligated. It was Valentine's Day, and you know all the other guys got their girlfriends flowers and shit.
And you wanted some coochie too.
And I wanted some coochie, but I didn't want to get flowers and all that shit. I was like, that's stupid. That's whatever. And apparently, you know, I found out later that she was really pissed off about it. So that day before I went to her house,
she didn't tell you she was pissed?
She didn't tell me. I could just see it in her face.
Like every woman. They won't tell you what's going on, but they expect you to know.
Yeah, they just expect it. Which, she made it pretty obvious without coming straight out and saying it.
Yeah, because women.
Yeah, women. For some reason, they can't say it.
Yeah.
Anyways. Yeah, so I went home, and I bought some flowers, and I went over to her place. That's it.
That's it?
That's it.
Did you get any coochie?
I did, but...
You actually got coochie?
The thing is, I probably would have gotten it regardless if I got her flowers or not.
And so how much did it cost you?
Like $6.
$6? So that means her coochie's worth $6. So is that prostitution, Mitchell? That you have to pay money to get coochie?
Hey, that was her deal, not mine.
You go back and tell her, think about this. I was gonna get coochie regardless, but you made me pay for it. So now which one of us is a whore?
And she's like, no matter, I got flowers for it. Fuck it.
So I bought a girl flowers before. So like, I don't know, dude. Freshman year wasn't really popping for your boy here. So like, there is this girl I kind of like, right? Mm-hmm. For like middle school to get like a little bit into freshman year. I'm like, it was Valentine's Day, yeah. And I thought, dude, like I'm not some stupid idiot. Mm-hmm. Which this story will prove to you that I'm a stupid idiot. And I was like, man, you know, I should get this girl some flowers, right? I'm gonna look so cool. She's gonna be like, oh, and she's gonna be all over me, right? Your boy's gonna getting that clussy for days. So what happened is, you know, I ended up getting some flowers and stuff like that. And I'm not cheap out either, because like, you know, I used to hold signs for money. I ever tell you that?
Where at?
Around the college area. I used to hold signs for where my mom used to cut hair and shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, actually, I was straight up out in there, like, flipping signs and stuff, trying to make money. It fucking sucked. That's a story for another time. So I had
no idea about any of that.
So I used to get a bunch of money doing that. Like, I got paid some big bucks, and I was like, dude, I'm gonna spend some good money. And there's like a flower place actually kind of around here. I'm in town. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
It's around the gas station. Gas station flowers. They smell like petroleum. Got my diesel. But yeah, so I got her these really nice bouquet of flowers. Cost me like $50.
50? That's way too much.
You know what? You're right. But I was trying to look really nice.
Yeah, you're trying to look fly. I know what you mean.
Yeah. And so I remember, dude.
What happened?
So what happens is, like, you know, I do the whole flower thing, and they'll like call people down, right?
Yeah.
And then and I had a class with her. So they were gonna give her around the same time we had class, right?
Yeah.
And I was gonna make my move. This is like a green tech story almost. So what happens is that, you know, she gets the flowers and everyone's like, oh, those are really nice. That's so crazy, you know? And she's like, wow, this is super cool. I wonder who gave it to me. And she like, I have a little note, right? So I mean, she's gonna find out. Yeah. And she opens the note and she reads it. And I'm looking right at her. Right? She doesn't know I'm looking, but I'm trying to see what her you know, her face.
Yeah.
And the look of terror that proceeds to wash over her, and she looks at it, and she's like, "Oh,
was it that bad?"
Kinda, yeah.
You had at least talked to her before, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And it was just kind of like, oh, and I was like, oh fuck, I fucked up. Mission abort. There's no bigger abort mission.
Did you guys ever talk about it? Did you ever?
Yeah, we talked about it a little bit. It's not important, Mitchell. Just point is, I went home, I rubbed one out, and I said I don't need a relationship.
Oh my.
Yeah, so it was a good time.
I got 1 minute, by the way.
You got 1 minute. Don't fuck it up. I'm too busy here talking about
I know.
sad stories. My teenage angst here. I'm writing a fucking
everybody
novel.
has those stories, man, and it's fine.
Everyone has the stories in which they didn't get coochie.
They didn't get coochie.
They didn't get coochie, but now I have a really hot redhead GF who will never not give me coochie, even when I don't want it.
Even when you don't want it, she's still like coochie? And you're like, no.
Oh my god, I have to fight to keep her off of me. So that has something. The other thing I have on our little list is okay. So what are when you left to go to work, right?
Yeah.
Like she left kind of later, right? And I was doing the whole bye, I love you, give her a kiss, telling her to go away, right?
Yeah.
And we were just joking around, and I go and give her a hug, and then like what happens is that she's like, no, like just probably play around with me. I'm like, what? And she grabs my shirt, and then I'm starting to push this bitch off. I'm actually trying to push the fuck, like, yo, I'm like, get the fuck off. And she's like, no, they're playing around with me, and she tries to keep sidestepping me, holding on to my shirt. And I'm like, I'm like legit, like I play rough, so I'm thinking about pushing this bitch as hard as I can. Like if Corey eats shit, that's fine.
Yeah.
But she's grabbing my shirt, and I'm like, I'm not ripping this shirt. I can push her hard, but I was getting kind of aggressive.
Fuck up the shirt, yeah.
Yeah, and we keep going back in a circle for like at least a minute, and then she thinks she's got a chance. I run into the house, and I get it, but she also runs into the house, and I don't have the door anything, right? I backed up for a second, and Corey's fucking stupid. And she runs into the doorknob.
Fuck.
Don't worry, it was like in her stomach. That hurts.
Yeah.
But it's it's not like she said I walked into a door and she's a black eye. Like I'm not getting no court cases coming up.
What's wrong with her?
She's fucking cock hungry whore. Like every woman. See, like look at that mom, dude. She hasn't got cock in years. Look at that blank vacant stare. That's what happens. They've achieved inner peace and they don't need it.
Yeah, that's what Corey's scared of.
That's what they said.
If my fucking kid came out looking like that shit, I wouldn't fuck her ever again. But yeah, she's fine. She got kind of mad at me, and I was like, what? Because she's like on the ground, like, oh, I'm like, dude, you're pretty stupid. Like, yeah, I know I'm stupid. And then I'm like, okay, we'll see you later.
And then you kicked her out of the house.
Yeah, buenos dias.
Is that good morning or good afternoon? I know buenos noches is
night.
good night.
Yeah, I read Bleach, so.
I think buenos dias is good morning.
Yeah, I assume so. I don't fucking know.
I think buenos
Let's
tardes.
get our big Spanish fan base.
Yeah, I think buenos tardes is good afternoon.
Dude, I can't believe
evening.
Roommates is gonna start starring on El Telemundo.
What is that? Is that like Spanish TV?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What, you don't know? You don't know the fucking joys of... I almost said Chapo.
Oh my god.
Oh, Chavo. A royal present for the hardworking prince. And it's a fucking backhand.
It's a flash. No, it's
a fleshlight?
Yeah.
Mitchell, how about you tell about your little story here? You got another little story for us.
So, let me think here.
What's there to think about?
I think it's kind of similar to what happened to you freshman year. But this was even worse for me. It was sophomore year.
I thought you said it was senior year.
Hold on, let me think about it for a second.
He's got to think about the part where it ties into school.
No, I think it was sophomore year. Anyways, so fucking... Okay, 10 minutes. Anyways, so my first relationship with this chick...
The same one from the flower store, right?
Yeah, same chick from the flower story. Fucking... Sorry, let me get my thoughts together.
Here, we're just talking about the game.
No, I got it. Okay,
Eraserhead.
So, what happened was, she started becoming way too controlling and wanted to know every detail about what I was doing every day.
Oh, that sucks. That's always a big deal breaker.
Yeah, and it was to the point where she wanted to talk on the phone for like an hour every day, and I'm like, I'm not doing that shit.
Really? That's too much for you?
That's too much for me. An hour every day is too much for me.
Me and Corey did that almost every night.
I can't do that.
To be fair, I wasn't in school. That's
Yeah.
a little bit different.
Yeah, but I just, it was too much, and it was just like,
Yeah, you're not a very social person, so that's why you're great for Let's Plays.
not really. Anyways, but she always texted me too, like, hey, what are you doing right now? And hey, what's up? Like, it's like, you really need to know where I'm at 24/7? Like, I'm not a dog or something. Like, you don't need to worry about me running away or something. Like, what the fuck?
See, I think it's funny. Imagine, if I see this, really happen, it's, completely normal. It's like, she's like, she hasn't talked to you in, a few hours. She's like, hi, Mitchell. And you're like, shut up, bitch! I'm fucking playing, I don't know, Minecraft or something. I don't know.
Roblox.
I'm playing Midnight Club.
Let's just say that me and her had very different ideas of good communication. And for her, that meant talking all the time, and I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I broke up with her. And actually, I feel like such a fucking dick. I apologized to her afterwards. But how I broke up with her was I couldn't tell her that I was going to break up with her because I was too much of a little bitch. I was a pussy. And I told her we were going to go out to the movies. And I was going to go pick her up and we were going to just go to the movie theater, whatever. So I get there. And she's got makeup on, whatever. She's dressed nice. And her grandma's there. And they're all just chilling. I'm telling her, I'm like, hey, actually, I'm just going to break up with you right now.
Holy shit!
So I broke up with her right whenever I told her we were going to go to the movies, And her
What
grandma...
movie were you gonna go see?
No idea. I didn't. You
He's
think
like-
I thought about that? I didn't. I already knew what I was doing.
She didn't ask?
She didn't ask.
She didn't ask. Mistake
wasn't-
number one, she didn't ask what movie.
Yeah, she didn't ask what movie. So
Fuck.
I didn't have any movie in mind because I knew we weren't going to the damn
You know what? The
movies.
worst part, she gets home and she's like, I really wanted to watch Deadpool.
But anyways, so I tell her that I'm breaking up with her, and she's all, of course, torn apart about it. There's mascara going down her face.
Mitchell's just pointing and laughing at her.
I felt really awkward, to be honest. I was just sitting there kind of just like, did I go now? Do I need to wait for this to
She's
settle
crying
down?
in Mitchell's straight face. You look at her like, you done?
You don't?
Sometimes I get like that.
And so her grandma comes out, and she has some brownies that she had just made. And she was like, hey, I just made some of these brownies, and I turn back, and I move out of the way, and she sees her granddaughter, mascara going down her face, crying, and she just goes, oh. And
Do you still want a brownie?
And then she turns around and goes back to the kitchen, and I reach for a brownie. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I for a brownie.
I didn't.
So what happened next?
Yeah, the point of this story was what Brandon was talking about. So I broke up with her, and I got this thought in my head, like, hey, I don't need women. I don't need a relationship anymore. This shit's stupid.